it's a new year, and if the previous one was either good or bad, in my case was not so good. But you know what? Don't ask me because I don't want to talk about the negativity in the start of the new year. Now, this is hoping that 2014 is my year and as well as yours. Now, as many of you are aware, when people make resolutions, they don't usually keep them no more than days or even hours after making them. It's understandable because many people do this. At the beginning of the year, they want to lose weight, they want to get a girlfriend, they want to get a better job. Whatever the reason is, they don't have a motivation to keep constantly, keep them in track. Now, hopefully, for me, my motivation, of course, will be my YouTube channel, which is, I feel like, the biggest centerpiece of my New Year's resolutions, which is what I'm gonna be talking to you guys in this video. Now, the next thing is, I'm hoping that you guys are here to join me on this journey and continue to do so throughout after this. And it's gonna be, this is gonna be like a record to keep track of what I said in the beginning, and then I can compare it to the end of the year to see if I actually I was able to achieve something, or the best thing would be to achieve what I set to my goals, or and if I did it fail miserably, at least the journey helped me learn some new stuff that I can use for the next year. Now, but we are always trying to achieve for the best and not think about if I fail. Okay, and now here is what my resolutions are for the year. And my first, and I think my biggest one of my resolutions, is that I want to get 400 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, I know I'm gonna let it sink in, and I'm gonna let you guys know, okay, he has 82 subscribers, and that's gonna be a hard goal. Now, I get why you guys are saying that. Now, but sometimes I believe that when you set goals to achieve, they have to be big, but not impossible, which helps you to push yourself to that limit in order to achieve it. And of course, I'm gonna be asking you guys for your help too, because I feel like a channel is not only the creator, but the viewers as well as the audience, to help the person improve. And by that is by giving me comments on anything you guys think I should, like, add an intro, should I do certain games, because I am a gaming channel, and should I do an outro, or and things like that, which I've been thinking of doing, but really haven't gotten into, because honestly, I haven't gotten any feedback, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and try to improve as best as I can on my own. But I feel like ultimately it's up to the viewer as well to help out the creator to improve as well. And this is why I want you guys to be part of that as well in my resolutions. And of course, it's always good to help each other, because that helps push you for better and greater heights. But I'm gonna move on to the next one. Now, my second New Year's resolution, scratch that, my second New Year's resolution is to be able to buy a new video editing PC, because my current one is a laptop. It's not even a PC, but like, it's a $300 laptop, and I recently started recording on my PS4. And if you guys if you been on my channel, you notice that I have really decreased my amount of videos, and the major reason is because my video editing is taking way longer than it did before. Like, before, it would take me an hour and a half, 2 hours tops if it was like a 20-minute plus video. But now I have a 1080p. I've been doing 1080p videos. They take about 3 to 4 hours to render, and that is just ridiculous, man, because that only allows me to do 1 or 2 videos at a time a day at most. And I'm working now, so it's that much of less time that I have to put on my videos, which is it's a big must for my New Year's resolution. And this is the one I know I put it as a second, but I'm gonna try to get it as soon as I can. And the first thing is to save money for it. But anyways, yes, that's one of the things that I was hoping, of the equipment that I need to get, to make more better videos and faster as well. Now let's move on to the third one. Now the third one, it's more of a collective resolution. It's some part of it is up to me, but I guess at the end of the day, when you want to interact with other people, it's up to them as well. And my third resolution and last is to, like, try to interact with my viewers or any other people, around YouTube, or mainly Google Plus, because I use Google Plus a lot more than other social networks. If you guys want to reach me, it's Google Plus. I really don't use Twitter or Facebook as much, but like I said, if you guys have any way to, like, I can improve on that, or or you have something to add on, I welcome that with open arms. Now, I mean, it's not like I want to force people, like poke the dead man and see if he's alive. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, I want people to say something if they really want to, but they sometimes don't. Like, I don't know what their reasons be. Maybe they're afraid, that someone's gonna say something that might not be, something that you wanna hear, or or you don't wanna hurt somebody's feelings. Like, what? Don't worry about that. Like, if when it comes to me, I don't know. Don't take that into heart for other people, because other people are different. But if you have something negative to tell me, or you think it might hurt my feelings, just go on, just let it out, man. I'm a grown man. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna analyze it and see, if there's some truth in it or not. And it's up to me to take it how if it's either advice or not. Now, I mean, obviously, there's gonna be there's always people that are just gonna tell you something just to hurt you. Those are the type of things that you just put on the side. You don't wanna deal with it. You shouldn't even care about it, okay? Because sometimes it's obvious who he wants to give you helpful advice and who doesn't. Now, I mean, yes, like I said, I don't want to force people that don't really want to say anything. That's understandable. I mean, I'm a type of person that I'm a bit shy. If it came across that and I'm not, well, obviously, if you probably saw me face to face as a person, most people think I'm outgoing. I talk to many people, but it's not. I'm really awkward meeting people at the first time. Now, it's kind of a bit hard to say. I don't want to say anything personal here, but I guess this part, I feel like I have to connect with people, because sometimes it's hard to meet people face to face. Now, in my videos, it's kind of like a barrier to I feel like some sort of protection, right? Where you have the I also want to show people that I like games. That's the main reason why I do this. And like, if he helps me be more confident, be able to show the type of things that I like to do to the world, basically. And I mean, like I said again, it's only possible if I'm able to interact with other people and help me spread the, well, I don't want to say like my what's the word you want to say, like just express what I love to do, and like, it can't be done without having a connection with your audience in some sort of way that they can relate to you. And I'm hoping that I'm able to, that's like my ultimate goal, to be able to reach as many people as I can, and hopefully I'm doing something in someone's life that might help them out somehow, possibly, that would actually if I was able to help somebody out like that, it's just, I feel like that's just like the high of my my life. If it sounds like correct or not, right? But anyways, yes, it's something that it feels you only would know if someone talks back to you. And if nobody ever talks back to you, then you don't know if you're not doing anything at all. So this is why I want to know from you guys if I'm doing something. Now, the last thing I want to just talk to you guys, like, I'm also interested in you guys' what you made for your New Year's resolutions. And if what is the biggest thing that you think that is gonna be the hardest to do? Now, for me, it's probably gonna be my first option, or the second might be also hard too, because it also depends on the other individual, not just me, which is what I have in control. And sometimes people don't have control of certain things, but I feel like the number 3 is gonna be the hardest, and number 1 is gonna be the second hardest. But I know I'm able to do it with you guys' help, and hopefully, if you guys stay long enough right here, listening to my rambling, that you might not even care, or but you just were curious enough to listen to it. I really thank you for that, because you spend like 10 minutes of your time listening to me, some guy that you probably don't even know, or don't even probably in the future don't care. But you know what, I still thank you for those 10 minutes that you gave me, because it means a lot to me. It meant that you guys were willing to listen to what I was saying and give me a chance. and that's all I ask. Just give me a chance to order to improve and show you guys that I'm able to bring something that probably you had never seen from somewhere else before, or someone or somewhere else or someone else. Okay, and until then, this was Fury D, wishing you guys the success of whatever you have set your minds to, and until then, later.